Nature lovers. The jungle was alive with light and sound, massive glowing leaves arching overhead while strange calls echoed through the thick green haze. Nausicaa walked gracefully among the trees, her eyes wide with wonder at the abundance of life around her. Beside her, Ace Ventura strutted along in his usual exaggerated fashion, swatting at invisible bugs and mimicking animal cries. "Wowie!" Ace declared, throwing his arms wide. If Dr. Seuss and National Geographic had a baby, this place would be its jungle gym. He sniffed theatrically at the air. Floral, earthy, and something distinctly ferret. Why? Nausicaa laughed softly. It's incredible, isn't it? So much life. Every creature has its place. Even the dangerous ones have a purpose. Totally, Ace said, nodding sagely. Nature's like one big, dysfunctional family. The snakes hiss, the monkeys steal your lunch, and somewhere, a sloth is judging you. But you still love them. You really love animals, don't you? Nausicaa asked, smiling at him. Love? No, 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 Ace said, placing a hand over his heart in mock gravity. I adore them. I worship them. I throw birthday parties for them. You haven't lived until you've done karaoke with a capybara. Nausicaa knelt to examine a glowing flower, her expression thoughtful. Where I'm from, people have forgotten how to live with nature. They fear it, try to control it. But life isn't meant to be controlled. Ace grinned. You sound like my kind of gal. Except when I try telling people that, they usually call security. She tilted her head, amused. I doubt you make it easy for them. Guilty as charged. But seriously, Ace said, eyeing her attire. What's your story? You're like an elf meets aviator vibe. Some kinda jungle princess. I'm from the Valley of the Wind, she explained softly. A small kingdom trying to survive in a world poisoned by war and pollution. I protect what's left of the forests. The toxic jungle, it's alive, healing the planet in its own way. Ace's brow furrowed. A toxic jungle? Sounds like my high school cafeteria. Nausicaa chuckled. You joke, but the spores can kill in minutes. The trees are cleaning the earth, even if we don't understand them. There's balance, even in danger. That's deep, Ace said. You should put that on a t-shirt. Or a motivational poster. Preferably with a kitten hanging from a branch. As if to punctuate his words, a small monkey leapt from a branch onto his shoulder, chittering with excitement. Aha! Ace exclaimed, beaming. See? The jungle knows greatness when it sees it. He scratched the monkey under the chin. That's right, little guy. Ace is in the house. You feeling that jungle groove? The monkey let out a sound that suspiciously resembled laughter. Nausicaa watched with delight. You have a gift. They trust you. That's rare. Helps to speak their language, Ace said. He suddenly broke into a wild display of grunts, hoots, and screeches. Nausicaa laughed until she had to cover her mouth. I think you just proposed to that parrot over there. From the trees, a parrot squawked. Call me maybe. Ace winked. It's complicated. For a moment, they walked in silence, listening to the symphony of jungle sounds. Then Nausicaa asked, Do you think your world could learn to live this way? In harmony? Ace's expression turned serious. Honestly? Most people don't listen until something smacks them in the face. Preferably something furry and mildly outraged. Maybe they just need someone to show them how, she said softly. Well, Ace muttered, I'm more of a jump out of a rhino's butt and scream truth at you kind of teacher, but yeah, I get you. They stopped in a small clearing, where glowing insects floated like lanterns above the ground. Nausicaa knelt and held her hand out to one. They don't sting, she whispered. They're attracted to peaceful thoughts. Oh great, Ace said, rolling his eyes. I'm about to find out how peaceful I really am. Instantly, a cluster of insects drifted toward him, surrounding him in shimmering light. Oh yeah, he crowed. Looks like I'm the freaking Dalai Lama with better hair. Maybe under all that noise, Nausicaa said gently, you really are peaceful. Don't ruin my image, Ace warned with a wink. I've worked hard to be misunderstood. Suddenly, the ground shook with a low rumble, the leaves overhead quivering. Nausicaa's eyes widened. That's not thunder, something's coming. Ace clasped his hands together in mock prayer. Please let it be a giant lemur. Please let it be a giant lemur. Nausicaa reached for her glider, every muscle tense. Ace drew a banana from his pocket and held it like a sword. Stay close, she told him. If it's a creature in pain, I can calm it. And if it's not? Ace asked. Then we run. Together. Ace grinned. I always knew I'd die doing something ridiculous. Nausicaa gave him a steady look. Let's try living instead. He raised a brow. You sure you're not a Jedi?